Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Weird Competition. In a quiet village called Marshwood, which is close to the nice town of Dorset, there's a special event that happens once a year. This event is a bit unusual, and it gets the attention of people who are curious and those who like to take bold challenges. The event takes place at a very old and charming pub called the Bottle Inn. This pub has a cosy and old-fashioned feel. It's in a beautiful part of the English countryside, and it's the location for a one-of-a-kind competition, the annual Stinging Nettle Eating Championship. Every year, the peaceful feeling of Marshwood gets shaken up because the whole village comes together at the Bottle Inn for something a bit prickly. In 2012, the competition took place on this day, 4th of August. It all started as a fun and silly idea, but now it has become a strange yet loved tradition. People from the village, and even from far away, join in to do something that tests their senses and how much they can endure. They eat stinging nettles. Here's what the competition is about. People try to eat as many stinging nettle leaves as they can in a certain amount of time. But there's a tricky part. Stinging nettles aren't like the usual vegetables you eat. They have tiny hair-like things that can make your skin burn if they touch you. These leaves are known for causing discomfort. When the countdown starts, the participants begin an unusual eating challenge. You can see on their faces that they are really trying hard, even though they might feel a bit uncomfortable. Eating stinging nettles might seem like a strange thing to do, but it's a test to see how long they can keep going and how much they can handle, both in their bodies and in their minds. Also, this event is not just about eating. It's a way to show off be friendly with others, and prove that you can handle tough situations. More than just being a strange event, the Stinging Nettle Eating Championship makes people feel like they are part of a group. People from different backgrounds and ages come together. They cheer for their friends and neighbours. They make everyone feel more connected, like they're a big family. The annual Stinging Nettle Eating Championship is a good example of how British people like to celebrate weird traditions while keeping their old ways alive. Nowadays, new things often take over, but events like this show us what it was like in the past when communities enjoyed strange things and found happiness in unusual activities. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.